Hello, how my kings and beauty queens out there doing today? How my brothers and sisters doing? I hope that everybody's doing well, but that's not always the case. So with that being said, I just pray that God cover you all, the ones who not doing well, heal you all, make you as comfortable as possible, whatever it is that you're going through. I just pray that God heal you your mental state, your physical state, and your emotional state. In the name of Jesus, I truly pray that for you all. With that being said, I just got to thank my A1s from day ones who continue to rock with me. I appreciate you guys so very much. I love you all. And I got to thank my new supporters, the ones who recently subscribed to my channel. I thank y'all. I truly do. Because literally, if it was not for you all, it wouldn't be me. My channel would not be going up. So I appreciate you guys for taking your time out to watch my videos, to comment, and to share my video. I appreciate you all for that. So, this today is going to be a message for the grown women, the grown mature women and men, but basically it's going to be talking about relationships. It's going to talk about the men or the women who cheat. And the reason I'm saying that, because I look at a show called Love, Marriage, Huntsville, and it's three of the men. One is known that he have cheated on his wife and got an outside baby in his marriage, and now it's his his two friends now. It's some women claiming that let me say it like this, that the other two men is cheating on their wives as well. So I'm looking, and I look at the show, and I'm like, they are married to beautiful women. All of them look different, but they are beautiful women. And it's like all three of these friends is cheating on their wife. And it's like, I just came to realize that no matter how a woman look, how good that woman is in the bed, how fine her body is, how pretty her eyes is, how pretty her hair is, how he first met her, he probably thought she was just the perfect woman for him, but yet he still cheat on her, or the woman vice versa. And it's like, wow. And I know a lot of people say a man or vice versa, a woman want their cake and ice cream. But, it's like, goes to show me, you just never know. You just never know what your spouse doing. And one of the women, they're like, oh, I know my man, he ain't doing nothing. And it's like the lady actually took pictures of the back of this man's head in a hotel with her. And it's just ridiculous if this man is cheating on his beautiful wife. I mean, you got kids with this lady, beautiful children, beautiful family, successful. She got degrees, educated. In his eyes, she was perfect. In my eyes, she's beautiful. And it's like, what else do you want? What else you want? And that goes vice versa. The men are the woman who cheat on the man, or the man who cheating on the woman. When you got it all, why must you be so greedy? And so years ago, I talked to a man. And I just said, I want to ask some questions. It was a friend. And I said, why do men cheat? I wanted to know. I didn't want to read a book. I wanted to hear it from face to face from a man. He said, I'm going to tell you like this. If you marry or got a girlfriend, you love her. This is what he said now. You love her, but it's something out there that you still want. Now, I ain't saying this for all men. This is what he said about some men, or probably about himself. So this is what he was telling me. You can have a wife and you can have our girlfriend. You love her, you love your family, but it can be somebody's eyes that attract you to them. It can be somebody's lips. It can be somebody's personality. It can be somebody's legs. It can be somebody's butt. It can be somebody just you click with. And he said that if you don't stop whatever feeling that is, that whatever desire that you have, if you don't stop that desire right then and there, eventually you're going to do something you shouldn't do with that person. And so, and it's kind of hard. And I was hearing what he was saying, and sometimes it's just not the men. Sometimes these women know that the man is married and they pursue the man. And so if you got a weak-minded individual, and this can go, like I said, vice versa, women, men, women. If you got a weak mind and you're attracted to that opposite sex, that who you probably work with or who you see a lot, who you at the church, whatever the case may be, if your mind do not focus on your wife and you kind of want like, I wonder what if, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Soon as you get a thought of that you like something about that other person, pray. Hug your wife more. Do more with your wife. Do something. Vice versa. Do more with your husband. If you see yourself eyeing this man, liking something about this man, tell your husband, baby, I love you. Do something to make you not want to desire the other person. Because you got to realize men and women, they cheat. Husband and wives, they cheat. And I see a lot of women that say, my husband will never cheat on me. That's what the lady on Huntsville just say. She know, never say you know what your husband ain't going to do. Never say that. I would never in my life say I would never, and I'm finna just get off the record, I would never say what my kids won't do, and I never would say what my spouse would do. You never know when you're not around that person 24/7. And so when I hear this lady on Marriage in Huntsville say that, it's like you giving that other lady who is probably sleeping with your man, she probably like, well, this easy. I can do whatever I want with him. She ain't gonna believe, she ain't gonna think nothing happening. I know you're supposed to trust your mate. I know you're supposed to trust your mate, but don't make yourself out to be a fool. Don't make yourself out to be a fool. Because the other lady gonna be sitting by, okay, that what she think. That what she think. And then when it's proven that that he is or she is cheating, then something overcome you. Something overcome you. You don't want nothing, you don't want to feel a feeling as though you was made a fool of. So I'm not saying if somebody tell you something like that you just, well, I ain't going to believe nothing till I see it. To each his own. To each his own. But some women have an inquiring mind like, is this for real? Let me try to find out. Let me do my own research. Let me do my own investigation. Let me look into this. Let me look at some phone bills. Let me look at some receipts. Let me look at something. The credit card bill. But women and men, from what I was told, people can be so sneaky. It don't take 6 hours to cheat. It don't take just because a person is at work to cheat. Oh, he's at work. Oh, she's at work. Listen, I've heard it, read it, seen it. Watch TV. It don't take long for a person to cheat. It don't take long for a person to cheat. Especially when they say they got some people out here that's a 2 minute man. It don't take long for a person to cheat. And what's said, I'm trying to see where I heard this from. I'm trying to see where I heard this from. I can't remember what I heard, where I heard it from, but it was recent. I don't know if I saw it on TV or somebody told me. I actually cannot remember, but I do remember they saying this. A man was married, had a family, got arrested for messing with a prostitute. A whole family, beautiful wife, but he like messing with prostitute women. And it's like, got a sex addiction? Or he likes slutty women? Or what is it? For you to have a beautiful family. Now, people see you with your beautiful family and children, but at night, you go cheat with a prostitute. I can't figure that out. I'm not in the person's head, but that just goes to show the woman, the wife, didn't know anything until he got locked up, and she saw the charges. She didn't know anything that her husband was into prostitutes. So people do a lot of stuff and cover up by being married, have a beautiful family, but you never know what they do when the spouse is not around. I don't know if that was a thrill that he got. I don't know if it's a thrill. Your wife home, wife at work, kids at school, go pick up a prostitute. She do what she do, and you come back home. I don't know if that's a thrill for some men, but it's definitely stupidity. Because at the end of the day, you can bring her something back. I don't even care if they put on something. I don't care if they wrap it up. You still can bring herpes back. Them little bugs back. And it's wrong for a person to do that when you have a wife, children at home who is innocent. And so, like I say, I seen some stuff on TV. I talked with some men. I talked with some women. Some women say that when they find out they men cheat, they still want to be with, I'm going to say it like this. They said that the man is the provider and that they love him, that he take care of the home. They don't want to separate their children. They want their children to be in a one family household. So this person said, yeah, I know he cheating, but I'm cheating too. I'm like, what? So some of these women know when they find out their husband cheating, their husband won't stop cheating, they end up cheating too. Boy, I tell you, the world we living in today got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. So when people always, and just like Halle Berry, I can't think of his name. He's a singer. I can't think of his name. He was addicted to sex. And he was cheating on her all the time. All the time. Eric Benet, I can't think his name. I might have said it right. I don't know. But her husband was cheating on her. And that the people were like, Halle Berry, one of the finest women out here, he cheated on her? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of men cheat on their beautiful wife. Look at Love Marriage Huntsville. Melody. Successful. Educated. Beautiful. Beautiful children. Beautiful. When they together, the family look like the perfect couple. And he cheated on her with somebody who is totally the opposite of her. The other lady's pretty too. But as a mindset, totally different than his wife. Totally different. So I guess when people cheat, they have their own reasons. And a lot of people got to realize, men, women, whoever the case may be, vice versa, when you get cheated on, you cannot always blame yourself. And I know a lot of men or women say, why? What did I do? It ain't what you did. You can do everything right, and that person still going to have a taste for what you want to taste for it, what he have a taste to get, and you're going to get it. So don't always say, why me? Why me? What did I do? It's nothing that you did. And sometimes, I'm going to even say it like this. It's nothing that you do. Because at the end of the day, if you did not even give him no sex, he can divorce you. She can divorce you. And a lot of times when women know that a man is cheating and he like make it known that he's cheating and don't care that he's cheating, that woman is not going to want to have sex with you. It's just it's just like a feeling that a woman goes like, you messing with somebody. Some women will do that. And that's how they say Melody was with her husband Martell for years, and they say she knew, but she was thinking that it was over until the girl kept calling. So she stayed in the relationship, and nobody can't blame her because that's her marriage. The Bible said through thick and thin. Thick and thin can mean anything. Thick and thin can mean that he or she got in an accident. One of the limbs is missing. Something happened to the face. The face got burnt. A disease happened to the person. The person ended up with cancer. The person can be cheating. That's a thick through thin. And if Melody wanted to stay with him while he was cheating because she didn't want to divide her family in her family, and she stayed as long as she wanted until God told her to go, then that's her prerogative. Because I seen a lot of people like, she knew he was cheating. She the fool to stay. She the fool to stay. Listen, that lady is married, was married. She stayed until she was ready, until she said God told her to go. So whether it was a year, 2 years, 3 years, that's her husband. If she wanted to stay and knew he was cheating the whole time, that's her prerogative. I know it's a old couple. I ain't gonna say where. I know an old couple. And I say, and they was married like 60 something years. I said, ooh, wow. I said, y'all was married a long time. They said it wasn't always good. It wasn't always good. So people have troubles in their marriage and they choose to stay. Just like if they do cheat, suppose he stopped and everything is back to peaches and cream and she forgave him and the family is perfect now. The cheating that this man or woman do may not last long. I ain't telling nobody to stay or to go, but let that husband and wife make that decision what he or she going to do in the marriage. But yeah, it's not easy. Being married is not for the weak. To say I do is not for the weak. If you already know that your boyfriend cheats, then you'll be a fool. Then you'll be a fool. Now you got a cheater that's a husband and got papers on you. So I wouldn't recommend that. But women, men, you have to have self-love first. You have to have self-love. Two wrongs don't make a right. If somebody doing something, get a divorce. If that's what you think you need to do. Well, let me say it like this. Yeah, because the Bible do say if somebody defiled the bed, you can leave. You can divorce. But the Bible says you're not supposed to remarry. But the flesh going to do what the flesh want to do, and they probably pray later. So this is going to be like a part 1 on this. This is going to be a part 1, but I'm going to come back with part 2 because I got to get ready to go to work tonight. But women and men, never say what your spouse is not doing, because they can be one way with you, say they love you, buy you this, buy you that, treat you this, give you that. But behind closed doors, when you're not around, you just never know. And like I said, it's going to be a part 2. But like I say, I'm going to just end this. It's reported a lot that a man have a whole family outside of his wife, have a whole girlfriend with a child that he support. And that's a known fact. Secretly have a whole family, girlfriend, take care of that girl, spend time with that girl. She cook for him, wash his clothes, and she know that he's married. But she love him so much and he take care of her, she settle for less. So I'm going to have a part 2. Stay tuned. This is for the grown, mature men and women. Leave a comment. With that being said, share my video, subscribe to my channel, like, and definitely, as I said, always leave a mature comment. If you're not going to be mature and be childish, you wasn't supposed to be even listening to my video. All right, everybody. With that being said, peace, and I love you. Mwah.